A young woman disappears between two cities. No car, no phone, no trace. One moment she's in Oakland, laughing with family. 3 days later, someone swears they saw her in Stockton, 80 miles away. Then, she vanishes. Her name is Heaven McGee, 21 years old. A daughter, a friend. A woman who had plans, a life, and people who loved her. And now, she's gone. This isn't just another disappearance. It's a case that has stunned investigators, shaken a community, and raised chilling questions about how easily someone can vanish in plain sight. Tonight, we're going to piece together what we know and explore the haunting mystery behind the disappearance of Heaven McGee. Before the headlines, before the FBI reward, there was simply Heaven. Born and raised in Oakland, California, she was the kind of person who lit up a room just by walking in. Friends described her as sweet, protective, and fiercely loyal. Her mother called her "my sunshine." She was young, only 21, but she had already lived through her share of challenges. Like many in Oakland, she grew up seeing both the beauty and the struggles of city life. The family barbecues, the laughter, the music, but also the violence, the losses, and the dangers that come with it. Despite that, she stayed strong. She loved music, dancing, spending time with friends. She dreamed of stability, a future where she could take care of her loved ones and maybe travel one day. Her family described her as gentle yet independent. She was trusting. Maybe too trusting, but she never imagined that it could cost her everything. Physically, she was easy to recognize. 5 feet tall, about 140 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes, and tattoos that told her story. A red rose with the name Aaron Pryor above it. Butterflies, symbols of freedom and rebirth. And another tattoo, Darius III, a name that meant something deeply personal to her. In January 2025, Heaven was living in Oakland and seeing her mother regularly. Life was normal until the day everything changed. January 17th, 2025. It began like any other day. Heaven stopped by to see her mom on Thermal Street in Oakland. They talked briefly, nothing out of the ordinary. Her mom remembers that Heaven looked happy, maybe a little tired, but not upset, not scared. She mentioned she might be going to Hayward later that day, but no one knows if she ever made it there. After that conversation, everything went silent. No phone calls, no texts, no social media updates. At first, her mom thought maybe she was staying with friends. But when an entire day passed with no response, that worry began to build. By the third day, that worry turned into panic. That's when a witness came forward, claiming to have seen Heaven in Stockton, a city almost 80 miles away from where she was last seen. The witness described her walking near a commercial area, a place known for truck stops, motels, and late-night activity. But before anyone could confirm, she was gone again. No one knows how she got there. She didn't have her car. No one recalls giving her a ride. And her phone, the one that could have revealed her path, went dark. That was the last credible sighting of Heaven McGee. From Oakland to Stockton, a gap of 80 miles and zero answers. When Heaven didn't come home, her family acted fast. They called the police, filed a missing person report, and began searching the streets themselves. Her mother printed flyers with Heaven's picture. A bright smile, black hair, brown eyes. She hung them on poles, bus stops, grocery stores, anywhere people would look. At first, police began with routine steps, checking hospitals, jails, friends' homes, and shelters. But there were no matches, no signs, and no updates. Detectives reviewed surveillance footage around the last area she was seen. They tried to trace her phone, but it had stopped pinging cell towers somewhere between Oakland and Stockton. Her online accounts went quiet. No banking activity, no texts, no social media login. To investigators, that silence was terrifying. It wasn't the behavior of someone who simply wanted space. It was a disappearance that looked planned or forced. Her mother went public, speaking to ABC 7 News and KTVU, begging for help, begging for information. She said, "I know my daughter. She would never just disappear." Then the FBI got involved. They announced a $10,000 reward for any information about Heaven's whereabouts. That MO, rare for a local disappearance, signaled something serious. Federal agents suspected human trafficking. Once the FBI stepped in, the search expanded across counties. Agents worked with the Oakland Police Department and the Stockton PD. Their focus, the area where Heaven was last seen, a stretch of Stockton known for commercial activity, motels, and highway traffic. This corridor has a dark reputation. It's a known route for human traffickers who exploit vulnerable young women. The FBI believed Heaven might have been targeted by someone she thought she could trust. Agents canvassed the area, reviewed camera footage, and interviewed dozens of people. But the leads were scarce, and time was running out. Investigators discovered that several women had gone missing under similar circumstances in recent months. Some were later found, victims of trafficking networks that moved across California's Central Valley. Others were never seen again. Could Heaven's case be part of the same pattern? Her tattoos, especially the red rose and Aaron Pryor, were shared nationwide. Posters went up in Oakland, Stockton, and surrounding cities. Each one asked the same haunting question: "Have you seen Heaven McGee?" As weeks passed, theories began to surface. The strongest theory, supported by the FBI. The Stockton corridor is a known trafficking zone. Women are often approached online or in person with false promises like modeling, quick cash, companionship, safety. They're then trapped through drugs, coercion, or fear. Some of Heaven's friends told reporters she had met new people online shortly before disappearing. It's unclear who they were. But the timing, investigators say, is hard to ignore. Some wondered if Heaven had run away to start over. But that theory quickly fell apart. She was close to her family. She never went long without checking in. Her mother insists she would never disappear without a word. And if she had, why hasn't she contacted anyone not once in over 6 months? Could she have been abducted or harmed by someone she trusted? It's possible. The distance between Oakland and Stockton covers hundreds of quiet rural miles. Highways, rest stops, remote turnoffs, all places where someone could vanish without witnesses. But without evidence, no car, no camera footage, no remains, detectives can only speculate. The mystery deepens every day. For Heaven's mother, every day feels like the same nightmare on repeat. She wakes up, checks her phone, and hopes for a message, a call, a miracle. She attends every community event that mentions her daughter's name. She's spoken to reporters, investigators, even strangers online. Anyone who might have seen something. Her words are heartbreaking. If someone has her, please just let her go. I just want my baby back. Churches in Oakland have held prayer vigils. Volunteers hand out flyers. Local advocates have pushed Heaven's story into national spotlight campaigns, hoping to connect it with other missing person cases in California. For them, this isn't just about Heaven. It's about countless young women who disappear every year without anyone noticing. California has the 5th highest number of active missing person cases in the United States. A large percentage are women under 25. And many disappear under similar circumstances last seen alone, near highways or in high-risk neighborhoods. The FBI has linked trafficking operations to key routes like Interstate 5 and Highway 99 routes that run directly through Stockton. These are organized networks. Victims are often moved from city to city before anyone realizes they're missing. For investigators, time is everything. The first 48 hours can make the difference between rescue and tragedy. But for Heaven McGee, those crucial hours passed without any clear direction. It's now been months. Her family still clings to hope, and every news update, every new search is a reminder that her story is far from over. Heaven McGee, 21 years old, last seen January 17, 2025 in Oakland, later sighted in Stockton and then gone. 5 feet tall, black hair, brown eyes, a rose tattoo with Aaron Pryor, butterflies. Darius III. The FBI is still offering a $10,000 reward for credible information. Someone out there knows something, and silence can mean the difference between life and death. Every disappearance tells 2 stories, the one we know and the one still hidden. This was Vanished in Paradise, the Heaven McGee disappearance. You've been watching Everyday Crime 247. Real stories, real people. Because every view, every share, every comment helps bring awareness. And maybe bring someone home. If you want more true crime stories like this, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join us as we uncover the untold. Until the next one, stay aware, stay safe, and never forget Heaven McGee.